Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. So today we're going to be doing a 1 month braces update. This last month has honestly gone by so fast and the changes that are happening to my teeth are insane. I did not think it would happen this quickly. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video and like enjoying this whole braces journey, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. I've actually created a playlist, so if you guys want to see my video of me getting my braces on and how that went, make sure you go watch that. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So first, let's talk about food. The first 2 weeks of eating was a struggle for me. I had to just eat a lot of soft foods. So I had like soups, I had a lot of like mash, pastas and things like that. Smoothies as well, a lot of smoothies, even though prior I never really had smoothies, but they were a lifesaver to me. However, in the third week, we actually went to America and I was so excited but so nervous at the same time because I was thinking to myself, what am I going to eat over there? How am I going to eat? I'm still getting used to braces. Like my mouth just feels so chunky. There's all these metal in here. Like I feel like I look really weird. I can't even talk properly. But when we're over there, things just change. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to let this affect me. So I ate pretty much everything that I could eat over there. I did struggle a little bit. Like for example, when we had In-N-Out burger, I would have to like break it up a little bit and I'd have to eat a burger differently, and I just adjusted to what we're having. Another example is like with tacos. I usually love hard shell tacos, but I had to opt for the soft shell tacos. But I was actually so thankful that we did go to America, because after that I was able to realize that I can just pretty much eat whatever I wanted and just without it having to affect me, because that was what I was so worried about. I'm not even gonna lie guys, I ate pizza crust. Like I saw all these videos, you're not going to be able to eat pizza crust again, and you know what, I did it. My braces are still intact, they haven't fallen off, and it was fine. Even things like having teas and hot chocolates have been fine. I do notice though, I brush my teeth a lot, so after I eat, I literally brush my teeth all the time. Like I've never brushed my teeth so much. I at least brush it like 5 to 6 times a day, which is pretty crazy. But I did notice though, the first week or two of having my braces, where they put the glue on to put the brackets on, it was going a little bit yellow, and supposedly that's what happens to the glue, but I personally thought it was like the food going yellow, so that's why I would be like scrubbing my teeth like crazy. However, it's just the glue and supposedly I've got to get used to it. I don't know, comment below if this has happened to you. To me, it looks yellow in my teeth, like especially if you guys can see at the bottom, but to you probably it kind of just looks kind of normal. I don't know if I'm just being really nitpicky about that, but I really wish it was a bit more whiter in my mouth. I am glad though, I was tossing up between metal and ceramics for the longest time, and I'm so glad I went with the metal, because I think if I went with the ceramics, I definitely 100% know with the foods that I eat, it would have just gone yellow straight away. Another thing to mention as well, I was getting ulcers in my mouth when I first got the braces on in the first week. Like I was getting all these little bumps and cuts. However, after week 1 to week 2, definitely it all just went away, which was so good. I did use a lot of wax, which helped so much. I definitely recommend using as much wax as you need, just putting it on all the areas to prevent the ulcers. So that really helped. However, on like the 4th week, once we got back from overseas, I realized I started to get really comfortable with sleeping, and I'm a stomach sleeper, so I always sleep on my stomach, which means my face against the pillow is like this. For example, this is the pillow, my face is like this, so my braces are leaning against my mouth, and that was creating little bumps on the inside. So it's kind of gone now because I fixed it, but I had like these crazy bumps on the inside of my mouth because of the pressure whilst I'm sleeping at night. So what I had to do was start using wax again. When I did that, using the wax really helped and it got rid of it, and now it's okay for the moment. I'm kind of trying to force myself to sleep on my back and not on my face, but that's another issue that maybe some people will have if you do also sleep on the side or on the front of your face. I don't know, that's just what came across for me, but now I'm kind of used to it. So at the 3-week mark, I was just randomly looking in the mirror after I brushed my teeth one night, and I was like, what the heck, my bottom teeth have moved and they are now straight after 3 weeks only. I'm going to insert a photo right here. As you guys can see, I'm just looking at it. If you can see, like the middle tooth was kind of pushed back a little bit, and now in the new photo you can see it's like straight. Let me show you as well like what it kind of looks like right now. it's straight. Like, it's just fully straight. There's not even like any little like wobbliness or like crookedness at all. It's so crazy. I can't believe that happened in 3 weeks. I was really honestly so excited, and it kind of made this whole journey like worth it because I can actually see the progress that is happening. I think the next step that I'm going to be excited about is when this tooth over here starts moving, because I'm not sure if anyone noticed, but I do have a spring. So instead of a wire right across, I've got a spring over here because they're trying to make space for this crooked tooth to become straight. And what that spring is doing, it's stretching out, I think, and it's going to be able to create that space. So hopefully when I go back to the dentist for my next checkup, they're going to either change it or it might be the one after. I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't been back to the dentist since I got my braces in. I'm going back in 2 weeks for my checkup, and I think hopefully they will tighten it or change the wire or whatnot. But I'm so excited that my bottom teeth are shifted. There's probably been a lot of other changes that I haven't noticed, but that is the major one, which I'm super excited about. Another thing I do have to mention as well is I did get 8 teeth removed. So I got my 4 wisdom teeth removed, plus 2 ones at the top and 2 ones at the bottom, which you probably saw in the photo and when I showed you the inside of my mouth. What I didn't realize is these gaps are gonna be here, I think, until close to the end of my braces journey. I remember when I first got the consultation, my orthodontist, she wanted to remove my bottom middle teeth, like this one right here. She wanted to remove the one that was really crooked and wonky, and I was like, this can't be happening. I cannot have a bottom missing tooth because like that's just gonna be so embarrassing. And thank God, like, we did all these little x-rays and she said that if I remove this bottom tooth, nothing's gonna really change. So thankfully I was able to get these side ones because no one can really notice that my side teeth are missing. Can you imagine this whole time if I had like a bottom teeth missing? I would literally wear a mask the whole time. A few other things that I have noticed which are a little bit annoying is, one, when I eat, I don't know if this is just me, but I struggle to eat with my mouth closed. Like when I'm eating, I'm just like chomping and my mouth is just open. I cannot just go like this. I can't, like, it's just not comfortable for me at all. So for me, when I eat, my mouth is literally always open, and it kind of looks a little bit rude, I feel like, when we're in public. So half the time I'm just eating like this with my mouth open, or if we're just like around family and friends, I'm like, you know what, I don't even care, I'm just gonna eat with the way that's comfortable for me. So if people find it gross, that's just what's gonna happen. I did ask one of my friends, like, how did she go with eating, and she said it was not an issue for her. She's like, just close your mouth. But for me, it's just not that easy to close my mouth and eat. I think as well, with my bottom teeth moving so much, I have this excess wire on the side. Like, I've noticed the wire on the side is getting a little bit longer. I don't know how that's happening, but that wire keeps getting caught onto my cheek. And another thing that happened whilst I was sleeping, because I sleep on the side, it got caught on my cheek and it actually cut the inside of my mouth because it was caught, and I like moved like this. So that happened a week ago actually, and the whole inside of my mouth was cut from here to here just because it got caught whilst I was sleeping. So definitely be very careful. Going back to the food as well, I've noticed, I'm Asian and we eat a lot of rice, but rice just gets stuck in my teeth everywhere because the grains are so small. They literally get in all of the gaps everywhere, which is a little bit annoying. So I always have to make sure I try eat rice in a way where it's just at the back only, and if I do eat it, I have to wash and brush my mouth straight away. So now I'm going to quickly show you guys some things that have actually really helped me with my braces. So the first thing right here is this tool. I can't remember what it's called, but my dentist gave this to me, the one that removed all of my teeth. He gave this to me. Supposedly it gets given to you when you get your wisdom teeth removed. So when you get your wisdom teeth removed, it creates like a really big hole in the side of your mouth, or in your gum should I say, and a lot of food keeps getting stuck in there. So what I would have to do is I would use this to get the food out. And now it's actually been a month and a half since that's happened, and I still do get food stuck in there. He said it could take up to like 2 to 3 months for it to fully heal. It doesn't hurt or anything, but I just do get food stuck in there. But this has actually helped getting other food out of like areas around the front. So this has been super good and helpful. I bought this to America and I used it nearly every single day. Another thing that was really helpful and that I always keep in my bag as well, or if I have a big enough bag, is just my toothbrush. I know a lot of people are like, why are you bringing a toothbrush? But for me, I find a toothbrush just a lot more easier. Like, I literally have toothbrushes all over the place. Like, I've got 2 in the bathroom, 1 at work, and I keep this one in my bag just for easiness. Like, it was just so convenient, especially when we were traveling. I would just get it and it would get all the food out of my mouth. If you don't want to carry a toothbrush though, I did get given a bunch of these from the dentist. This size right here is actually so good. I bought other similar ones, but they're just not as good as this size that my dentist gave me, so I can't wait to go back to get some more. This one is like a good pick to get like in and out if you are wanting to be less discreet from this. But for me, I personally find the toothbrush works better and faster for me, and I don't really care like if people are looking at me whilst I'm trying to brush my teeth. This right here has also helped, which is the wax. I'm not just talking about normal wax. I like the fact that this wax has a container for it, because the one that my dentist gave me, I don't know if it's just because they buy it in wholesale, but she literally just gave me wax in a little bag and it was quite big. However, this wax that I bought from Chemist Warehouse comes in a little container, and the wax is actually a little bit thinner, which makes the wax easier to melt in my hands. I do have really cold hands, so maybe that plays a part into it, but I really like this one because it's so small and compact. I can just leave one in all of my bags. And last but not least as well is the water pick that I bought. If you guys watched the previous video, I ended up buying a water pick, and this is just a cordless one. For me, I haven't actually used it as much as I wanted to, but the last week or 2 I have been using it a little bit more. The first 2 weeks of me having braces, I did not use it at all because it just really hurt my teeth. I think it's because it was just still so sensitive and I was getting used to it. But now I'm slowly starting to use it, and I'm kind of understanding why this is more convenient and easier. Another thing I should mention is I drool so much when I sleep. I feel like it's a bit embarrassing saying this out loud, but please, if anyone has had braces, let me know if you guys are drooling when you're sleeping, because I don't know how to stop it. My friend literally told me to go buy tape. Like, supposedly there's some type of special tape that you can get to close your mouth shut, but I don't know if that's safe, and I don't know if I want to be doing that. So I think that's just another reason why I really need to learn to just sleep on my back and not on my face. But anyways, that is my 1 month braces update. Again, I can't believe my bottom teeth have shifted so much and it's straight now. I'm actually going back to the dentist in 2 weeks, as I mentioned, so I maybe might try film that and I'll show you guys the pain of the tightening process. I'm very worried about that, just because now I'm literally so used to it. Nothing hurts at all, nothing's really uncomfortable, and I feel like once I go back in 2 weeks, it's just gonna go back to day 1, like, of just the pain, the ulcers. I don't know, I really have no idea what I'm gonna expect, but anyways, I will update you guys when that happens. If you have made it this far, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I hope it was helpful, enjoyable, and I will see you guys in our next video. Bye.